Rescuing the relics of roadside America.
This is World News Tonight with Peter Jennings, brought to you by...
Finally here this evening, preserving the relics of roadside America. We suspect there are many Americans who do not remember what it was like to drive through this country before there were interstates. Why, there were many things along the way that made roadside America really worth preserving. Here's ABC's Chris Bury.
It was a landscape formed by generations on the move when average Americans first bought cars and hit the highway. To get noticed at more than 50 miles an hour, roadside architecture had to scream for attention. Pieces of it survive. Giant donuts, concrete hot dogs, even huge hats and boots to match. Mobility was the message. Drive in, drive out, drive on. The designs were garish and gaudy maybe, but now they are mostly gone. Architect Mike Jackson heads a group trying to save what's left.
These things are disappearing as fast as we speak. We're looking at a lost culture, a lost civilization of some ways, the lost culture of the road.
This classic 1940 gas station near Boston will soon be bulldozed for a hotel. On Long Island, a campaign is underway to save the Big Duck. Built in 1931 to sell duck eggs, it is America's original giant roadside object. Some historians are so concerned about saving these roadside relics that museums are beginning to collect them as if they were treasures of some ancient civilization. At the Henry Ford Museum in Detroit, a new exhibit celebrates the icons of the open road.
This is a 1946 diner.
It was saved from the scrap heap and restored. On the jukebox, Glenn Miller. On the menu, bacon and eggs, 35 cents. There is an entire 1937 Texaco station, the only surviving Holiday Inn sign of its kind, a fully furnished room as it was in 1965, and of course, America's historic arches.
Sometime in the 25th century, they're going to look back and there's going to be a few of these things around to say, this was what America was like.
For generations weaned on anonymous interstates and fast food, the old roadscape is fast becoming ancient history, and examples of America's highway architecture may soon survive only as artifacts in a museum. Chris Bury, ABC News, Detroit.
And that's our report on World News Tonight. I'm Peter Jennings. Have a good evening and good night.